Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. Keep up to date with the island's premier entertainment venue by following us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
We are getting started. That was Sam Fender with a song of the same name. We are doing a slightly different kind of show tonight because next week, it being Christmas Eve, we have a very, very festive live lounge. So the whole show is going to be Christmas, and it is going to be mostly artists from the Isle of Man or linked to the Isle of Man. I'm hoping there'll be a mix of stuff as well, but lots and lots of fabulous local or resident artists. So tonight, what we thought we'd do, because then it's pretty much the end of the year, is look back on 2022. So first of all, welcome to the show. Thank you for listening. We're going to have all of my sort of favourite third songs, which is artists from further afield that I've discovered this year. So we kicked off with Wet Leg, Chaise Longue. They have had the most amazing year. They really have. And that's my favourite single of theirs from this year. And then that, as I said, Sam Fender also having one of the best years. And then throughout the show, we've got lots and lots of input from artists from the Isle of Man or from off of the Isle of Man now living further afield. Francesca May has had a brilliant 2022, but here she is to tell you about it.
Hi Manx Radio, it's Francesca May here. I wanted to say a huge thank you for all of your support this year. Here are some of my 2022 highlights. I kicked off the year working in the studio and then released my first ever music video with Dark Avenue Film for my song Temporary Love. I've played lots of gigs including Bushies, Sprintfest and Ramsey Rocks in the summer. I released 2 new singles, Say Something and Red Light, and my music has been streamed over 8,000 times across more than 70 countries, which is absolutely crazy. I've got lots of exciting projects coming up in 2023. I've got a new song recorded that we'll be filming a video for in London, and some writing sessions planned with musicians all over the world. I'll be bringing in the new year in Truth Wine Bar in Ramsey, so make sure you come along for a party. Thank you so much to everyone who has listened to my music this year. I really appreciate all of your support. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
keeps driving me crazy. There's nothing much I can do, I'm aware. There's no one quite like you, you're one of one in a million.
So gorgeous. I loved that single from this year as well. Rex Orange County, 1 in a Million. Before that, we heard Francesca May and Red Light. Coming up, we've got some Oceans Avenue chatting away to us. We've got a fabulous single from Self Esteem from early this year, the latest from Blink 182. Plenty to keep you entertained this evening.
How do you treat...
Checking my phone for a moment and I felt...
moved, actually. Yeah, that's how I felt listening to that. Self-Esteem when I heard it for the first time. Rebecca Lucy Taylor, she is a marvel. And she's had an awesome year as well. That was I Do This All the Time. It is a very special piece of music. Also, I met this lot for the first time, Oceans Avenue. What a fabulous bunch of people they are and what awesome music they are doing. Oceans Avenue have had a wonderful year and long may it continue. Here they are to tell you about it.
Hi, we're Oceans Avenue.
2022 was a great year for us. We started releasing our own music, had one of our singles played on BBC Radio 1 and played some great shows like the 1886 Big Stage at TT.
So with Get Out My Head being released and played on BBC Radio 1 early in December, we want to keep that momentum going with another single coming out on New Year's Eve, just to close off 2022 with a bang. We also have a lot of exciting new material coming out next year, as we're never not writing new stuff, and we can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be fun.
And for 2023, what we're going to do is to plan and arrange our own UK tour where we'll go up and down the country promoting our own bands and music, as well as bigging up the Isle of Man. And in talking of the Isle of Man, we might have a few secret gigs or secret festivals lined up over here.
But if you want to catch us before that, we'll be playing in the Riddler in Port Erin on the 23rd of December.
Merry Christmas!
Do we all take sertraline, Panasonic TV screen, blacked out skinny jeans, fingers stained in nicotine, mainstream daydream, concrete printed 18. Told you I loved you, but baby I was faking. Get out, get out, get out. I want you to get out, get out, get out. So get out, get out, get out. I want you to get out, get out, get out. But baby, when it's over.
Blink-182, who Oceans Avenue are massive fans of. That's who we heard from before with their new single Get Out of My Head, getting played on Radio 1 and everything. This is Ibibio Sound Machine now, a single of theirs that came out this year that I love, 17, 18, 19. On the back of this, we're going to hear from Clever Shirts.
All this time, every time. Talk all this time, every time you talk all this time, every time.
Hi Christy, it's Alex here from Clever Shirts.
This is Robbie from Clever Shirts. Good evening, Chrissy.
And Lee, Christy, Merry Christmas.
Hello, it's Johnny JJ, drummer thing here.
We just want to say Happy Christmas to everyone at Manx Radio and all the listeners, and we are looking forward to releasing brand new material that we've been working on since September 2022. We want to say a big thanks to the Isle of Man Arts Council as well for helping us with that, and we look forward to being in the studio playing for you in February. Thanks a lot.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Tunnel, there's a bright white line. You're gonna make it to the bright white line if you wanna survive. Keep alive. You know you try, but you can't understand why the people all around you won't let you be who they are. But you know that you can. Life's so hard when you're just like me, wanting all the things you can't even see. Money, fame and fortune seem so far away. I'm resigned to what I've unwould not sun shining bright tends to hurt my mind. Shades worn in black is a fine disguise. If you look too close you'll find a broken man, but I gotta be strong to the best that I can. To the best I can. Life's so hard when you're just like me, wanting all the things you can't even see. Money, fame and fortune seem so far away. I'm resigned to what I've onward not tunnel, there's a bright white light. You gotta make it to the bright white light if you wanna survive. Keep alive. You know that kick it down to the ground. You gotta get up quicker if you wanna stay around. You gotta get up off the ground. Just like me, wanting all the things you can't even see. Money, fame and fortune seem so far away. I'm resigned to what I've unwould not
There's such an ace mix of music going on the Isle of Man at the moment, all different genres from all different ages. I didn't mean anything by that, Clever Shirts, by the way. That was Clever Shirts and Bright White Light. Brand new music from them, featuring their new vocalist, Alex Harris. We're going to have them in the live lounge in the new year, so stay tuned for that one. Still to come over the next hour or so. I'm just scrolling down so I can tell you. We've got Christine Collister coming up. Brand new music from her, which no one has ever heard before. We have got some Clash 4 talking to Chloe about the trad scene over here. We've got Steve Nash coming up. We've got Power on Music chatting to your Voodoo Bandits. I mean, just so much to keep you entertained this evening. All looking back at what a fabulous year in music it has been, both here on the Isle of Man and further afield.
Merry Christmas from everyone at St Mary's School in Douglas.
Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. Keep up to date with the island's premier entertainment venue by following us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
Every guy at this festival has you in their eyes.
Beautiful stuff. That is a very recent third song, actually. Lizzie McAlpine, new from her, is called Orange Show Speedway. If you're fans of Jacob Collier, you will have heard of Lizzie McAlpine. They collaborate together quite often, I do believe. Before that, it was the Getaways, and one of the singles they released this past year called Wheels. Awesome band as well. If you see them coming up, gigging at all, get to see them. They are an incredible live act. We do have the gig guide coming up a little bit later, and my word, is it jam-packed. If you've just tuned in, we are reflecting back on what has been an incredible year of music. One of the people who's had a very interesting year in music and is now going to share a piece of music that no one has heard before, certainly over this side of the world anyway, is the lovely Christine Collister.
Hi Christy and your lovely Manx Radio listeners. It's been an amazing 2022. Only 2 gigs, but they were both incredibly special, and both with my lovely band of friends. We did a fabulous gig down at the Erin Arts Centre in July, and then again recently at the Peel Centenary Centre, which was just gorgeous. I'd love to do more. Of course I would. Always want to do more live performing, but let's see what the next 12 months has in store for us. But I also this year did an amazing thing. I wrote and recorded, produced 9 songs for a special project which has been supported equally by the Isle of Man Arts Council and Culture Vannin, and they are a bunch of songs that are inspired by Manx folklore and a magical sense of place. I had no idea how they would turn out, but I'm so proud of what's been created, and hopefully next year it will be available. But of course I've decided that it really needs to have the stories, the lyrics, and some beautiful artwork with it. So I've now got to create a book, you know, like you do. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted on that, but I'm really excited by the prospect. It's called the Children of the Sea, and I hope your listeners will enjoy that when it comes out. But for now, I am sharing with you. This is a world premiere, you know. Nobody has ever heard this song before. It was written by my wonderful friend Michael Fix and his fabulous friend Alan Caswell. And it was recorded, I think they recorded it last year, but Michael asked me to do a vocal for him this year because he was putting it forward to be possibly used in a movie, obviously about Christmas. And it's been accepted in the shortlist, but we have no idea if it'll actually go all the way. But it's a very sweet, lovely song, and I hope you really enjoy it. It's called Till Everybody's Here, and have a wonderful Christmas and a fantastic 2023. Bye for now.
When we first thought about it, it seemed like it was months away. Now the pile of presents round the tree get bigger every day. There's a kind of magic happens this time every year. No matter where we are, it brings us here. It's not about the sparkle, it's not about the lights, it's the ones you've loved from miles away. Now you get to hold them tight. People laughing, people smiling, or holding back a tear, 'cause it isn't really Christmas till everybody's here. Everybody's here. Every time the bell rings out, we all rush to the door. There's kids and dogs and chaos. that there's always room for more. Grandpa's playing Santa, and there's paper everywhere. It's really loud, but no one seems to care. It's what brings us all together. It comes right from the heart. It takes away the sadness of the time we spent apart. People laughing, people smiling, or holding back a tear, 'cause it really feels like Christmas. Now everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here.
Well, that was gorgeous. Christine Collister, Michael Fix, everybody's here.
And I'll be happy Christmas once again.
So there aren't many Christmas songs in the show this evening because we're looking back at 2022 and next week is our big old Christmas special. However, that one is new from The Offspring. They're back. And as far as I'm aware, it's the first thing they've done in a really long time. It is their cover of Bells Will Be Ringing, which I personally know more by the Eagles version, but it has been done by a number of different people over the years. And I think that's gorgeous. And we kicked off this second hour of the Live Lounge with new music. Well, it was new this year from Foals, who were back again with a new album. That was from much earlier this year. It's called 2 a.m. and we love that as well. In a moment, we're going to be hearing all about the Manx music scene from Chloe Woolley from Off of Culture Vannon, the Manx Music Development Officer. But first, here's another artist I have been loving over the past couple of years. This was new from him this year. Easy Life. This is Skeletons.
Everybody round here's got Skeletons. Everybody round here's got Skeletons.
Faster Christy, it's Chloe from Culture Vannon here. Hope you are all well up at Manx Radio. I thought I'd just share a few highlights from the Manx music calendar this year. We've had a busy year, really. Culture Vannon celebrated its 40th anniversary. So one of our highlights was a concert that we put on with Peel Cathedral in May. And this was a variety concert of Manx music, dance and poetry. And it celebrated all the aspects of Manx culture that we assist with, or the communities that are involved in making entertainment for the people. So that was lovely. We had the harpists, a harp group called Clare Sack, who were all taught by our teacher Rachel Hare. And we had the Manx Fiddle Orchestra. And this is a community group, all of violin players, that's conducted by Katie Lawrence. And we're hoping to get that going again in the new year. What else have we been up to? Well, Joe Collister and I, we run the Manx Folk Awards. So we had that in March, and that was brilliant. Based over in the Youth Arts Centre in Douglas and the Rosemount Trinity Church. And we had 1,000 children take part this year from 25 different schools. And it was brilliant. They all got involved in the choirs, the whistle groups, lots of singing and dancing. And so Joe and I will be meeting very, very soon to plan the 2023 Manx Folk Awards, which will be taking place in the spring. June the 21st, we had Make Music Day, or Lair Ginny Cure. And this year was rather special because we had some Breton musicians over. And they were coming over anyway to join Mira Royal and David Kilgallen for a Nier Nessan album launch, slightly postponed because of COVID. But we had a Festnaz, and that's a Breton dance night as well. And we took the Breton musicians into the schools on Make Music Day, so that was great. During the summer, in Crinet, Celtic Gathering was at the end of July. And this was particularly special this year because we had the premiere of a new piece of music by Isla Collister. And this was called Creact, which is Manx Gaelic for courage. And it was inspired by the lives and experiences of women who have influenced the history of the Isle of Man. So we've had that filmed, actually, and we will be putting that out through Culture Van's website very soon, so everyone can enjoy the beautiful music that Isla Collister has written. For me, it was a new experience because I took part in a show for the first time at the Gaiety, and I played a character called Baruska, who played the accordion in the musical Once. So that was wonderful. That was at the end of August. It was a great experience being on stage, but playing and starring alongside loads of talented musicians from the Isle of Man. And we had a bit of a reunion recently. We got together, the Once cast, to perform at Manana's Winterfest last weekend. And that was brilliant. We did a couple of numbers from the show, from Once, but we also did a couple of Christmas songs that kind of suited the style, and that went down very well, I believe. The audience seemed to enjoy it. So there's been lots of Celtic music throughout the year. There was also the Trad Music Weekend in the end of October. That was great. The team had loads of visiting musicians over, loads of wonderful sessions all around Douglas and over in Peel at Black Dog. We also had the Brie Weekend then as well. And Brie, that's the Manx Music Youth Group that we run at Culture Van. And we had an Inter-Celtic workshop weekend, which was great fun. So what's coming up? Well, next year, Shannika Stew have announced their dates. They're going to be at the beginning of April, the 6th to the 9th of April. In Crinic Celtic Gathering, dates are set as well. That's going to be the 24th to the 30th of July. Closer to the end of this year, though, there's loads of Manx music and dance going on. In fact, this Sunday, Clash 4 will be playing down at the Black Dog down in Peel, and that's going to be a great night. So I think they're on from 7 o'clock. And with that in mind, I'd like to introduce a song. So here is Ligga Bullet by Clash 4. Nullet Gennel as Glen Vanua.
chibberek and chibbervicherum, Hamigus a 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 chibberek and chibbervicherum. Who's hiding around that corner? Who's waiting to jump out now? There's a shadow getting bigger. They've already pulled the trigger. Fear has come to town. Chibberek and chibbervicherum, Hamigus a chibberek and chibbervicherum, Hamigus a chibberek and chibbervicherum, Hamigus a chibberek and chibbervicherum,
Flavour. That was Liga Bullet by them, and many thanks to Chloe Woolley from Culture Van for telling us all about the super busy Manx scene over the past year. I do have a long interview with Isla Collister, who she mentioned there, all about her project, which she debuted at Cruniate. We're going to be releasing that in the new year. Also, someone else who I spoke to just a couple of weeks ago is Bruno Kavlik, who has a brand new EP out, and I'm going to be playing you bits from that over the next couple of weeks. A lovely long interview with Bruno. I haven't had time to edit it yet, but it will be on in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that one. Just a quick mention, we mentioned Clash Fua there and heard Clash Fua at the Air and Arts Centre on the 28th of December. Our Island, Our World, which is organised by Dave McLean, and many thanks to him for providing that Clash Fua track for me. He has organised a Cool Yule event with Clash Fua, Brian Brough, White Boys, Luna and Virgil, and Lava Latina. So you can find out loads more about that on last week's folk show with John Barker, because John caught up with Dave McLean. They chatted all about it. You can get it as a podcast at manxradio.com or listen back to the folk show on demand right through to the next show next week. Now, when I had various messages from various different bands over here telling me what they've been up to over the past week, only one of them sent me a video. I'm delighted that they did, because the video is great fun. It's far too short. I'd love to see more of it, but don't you worry, we're going to get this lot into the studio in the new year. And if you want to see the little video that accompanies this audio, go to Manx Radio Facebook. I posted it there. I'm just going to let you hear from them.
Hey Christy! Happy Christmas everyone from Nighttime Tennis. We've had a lot of fun this year. We've been able to release our first single, I'm in Love with Edith Keeler. Hopefully next year, we'll have a lot more music for you guys.
Thanks very much.
What was the highlight? You didn't say a highlight.
I said we released a single.
Inspire my desires and
We have a lot of love for that. It is Nighttime Tennis there, their single Edith Keeler. Just brilliant stuff. As I said, we will be catching up with them in the studio in the new year. Loads more still to come here on the Live Lounge, including a very busy gig guide. That is Michelle and Pulse, one of my favourite third songs. This is Holly Humberston, who's had an awesome 2022 with Sleep Tight.
Hi everyone, it's Chris from Riffs Open Mic here, and what a year we've just had.
some fantastic open mic nights that's seen the likes of Nicky Naden, Stevie Nash and Alice Studley play, as well as seeing some fantastic new musicians coming through. On top of all that, we also had Band Battle 2022, which was won by the wonderful Ballags. Hopefully in 2023 we'll be having very many more open mic nights, as well as another Band Battle. So from me and the rest of the Riffs crew, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
Do you know, I'm just going to do this for Chris Cole and Nikki and Andy down at Quids Inn and everyone that does the Riffs nights and gets involved in promoting local music over here. You are all doing an absolutely sterling job, and as much as I don't manage to get to any of the gigs, as many as I'd like to, oh my word, there's so much going on. And Chris Cole works his little hiney off doing those Riffs nights, and as does Andy Saunders promoting music over here as well. So get yourselves down to one of those nights when you can. They are at Quids on a Sunday evening usually. If you check the Riffs page, you'll see when the next one is going to be. Someone who regularly gigs in Quids Inn, and in fact all over the place, and is just a fabulous soul in general, but also a very talented fella, is the lovely Steve Nash, and we've been playing his recent single Games from his new EP. However, he did something a little bit special for us for this evening. He recorded a Christmas classic for us, and he said it's the first time he's ever done anything like this, and he'd only do it for the Live Lounge. Steve, you were a beauty.
Hey Christy, Steve here. Well, what a year it's been, 2022. Collaborations with Sabina, singles, a new album, another busy one. And I don't think 2023 is going to be any different either, if I'm honest with you. We've got lots of plans for new songs. We've got lots of plans for gigs. So we'll see what it brings. Wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgins, mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts singing hallelujah. Christ the Saviour is born, Christ the Saviour is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord of thy birth, Jesus, Lord of thy birth.
Oh, that is such a sweet thing. Steve Nash, you are so lovely. Thank you for doing that. His own recording of Silent Night, he did it especially for the show. And we are going to have loads of festive music on the show next week because, of course, it's Christmas actual Eve. But this is my last chance to get in a kind of year roundup of the show because I'm not on New Year's Eve. So there's this week and then next week and then I'm back in 2023. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Anyway, loads of good stuff coming up for you in 2023 as well. But as I said, next week we are full on festive. However, we need to take a look at the live music going on around the Isle of Man. We're going to try to sum up the next kind of week, really, because my word, it is a busy gig calendar.
The Manx Radio Gig Guide.
And it is ridiculously busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. Tonight, Hey Boys are going to be at Secret Pizza. You've got Heinrich Manoeuvre at Riddler Under the Nest in Port Erin. Little Miss Dynamite is at the Royal George in Ramsey. David Castro is at the Harbour Bar in the Mitre in Ramsey. Toby Higgs is playing at Ginger Hall, almost in Ramsey. Black Dog Oven has got the White Boys and Skethen Jurg on earlier this evening, and then Gaz Smith is there from 8 p.m. tonight. Ian Thompson is at the Queen's with David Holland tonight. Penthouse Dive is at 1886. Manx Punks have got their Christmas special at the Monkey House, which is the old fire station in Castletown tonight. It's Crotch Lice, Half Naked Headline and loads more bands playing at that. At Mad Jack's tonight it's See You Next Friday, and at Henderson in Glass in Douglas is Alex Cowley this evening. Tomorrow Brown Sugar are playing at Riddler Under the Nest. At the Black Dog Oven there is Gova Groove with Brian Brough and Clash Vaux. We heard about that a little bit earlier. On Thursday at Black Dog Oven it's the Revelettes. That's myself, in fact, with Joe and Sal playing, and then Joe and Ewan are doing their ukulele extravaganza at Black Dog Oven, so that is on Thursday evening. Come down and see us, it should be a lovely evening. On Friday, throwing ahead, Red Hot Chili Yeses are at Secret Pizza on Friday. Totally 80s rather, are at Jack's. Also on Friday, Nicky Naden and Chris Cole, who we heard from before from Riffs, are at the Royal George in Ramsey, and the lovely Bisky Brisht are at the Black Dog Oven on Friday. On Saturday, because we've got to throw ahead really, that will be Christmas Eve. The Tides are playing at Secret Pizza on Christmas Eve. And also, just a throwback of course as well to the John Lightfield event that is happening this evening, raising funds for the Isle of Man Food Bank. I'll tell you more about it in just a second.
Brought to you by the Manx Museum, where buying treasured gifts supports our treasured heritage.
So I mentioned John Lightfield. You may have heard a little bit about this on the news last week. James Gillespie and John have gotten together and they are holding an event this evening. It is at the Laxey Institute. Doors open at 7:30, so you better hurry if you want to get down there for it. It's all raising money for the Isle of Man Food Bank. Bring your own, or well, not raising money actually. It's raising food for the food bank. So the admission is a food parcel with the value of £5, or you can pay cash, so you can raise money for them as well. But they really want food parcels, which is a great idea. So get yourselves down to Laxey Institute this evening. It is James Gillespie and John Lightfield. Bring your own food and drink as well to enjoy during the function, and bring something for the food bank too. So that is a lovely event. Speaking of John, he recorded a message for us too. Another person who's had a very busy year.
Well, Christy, it's been a mad busy year with releases of 4 EPs with Ian Molyneux, Adam Harwood, the John Paul Project and John Lightfield. We also had 2 singles released from John Lightfield himself, whereof one being a charity single for the support of Ukraine. Power On Music has also taken on the responsibility of most of the Thursday Night Live at Quids Inn, supporting local artists with live performances there. In regards to Adam Harwood, we also come far with the next year's full album release, where the production of 6 songs has already been completed. I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to all artists and Manx Radio for the continued support, and happy holidays to you all.
You mentioned the John Paul Project. This is it. This is the single Breathe.
All that I surveyed
John Paul Project and Breathe. That's almost it from this epic live lounge looking back at 2022. But we haven't heard from these guys yet.
Hey Christy, it's Voodoo Bandits here. Hey! Our 2022 was awesome. We dropped 4 new singles, got lots of plays on BBC Radio 1, 6, Radio X, loads of Spotify, Apple Music and Deezer editorial playlists, including New Music Friday. We did our first proper festival gigs at Why Not Fest and Kendall Calling. We supported Two Door Cinema Club, Nile Rodgers and Chic and McFly. We also did our first ever headline tours of England and Scotland. So 2022 is definitely the best year we've had as a band, and in 2023 we're going to keep waving the Manx flag and release loads of music and gig as much as we can.
Merry Christmas! Bye!
I don't need to be a drag, hanging like a punching bag. Now my mind's about to blow. We can feel so standing outside with the boys, but you're never coming round. I should love myself, but you're dragging me. You get up well. I don't know where I've been. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I meant. Never know what to say. I'm trying, but my head's in space. Last night felt a little colder. Now that's over the state I told you. We are the same. Not really, but we can share the pain. I just wanna go home, smoke a little such a be alone. Standing outside with the boys, but you're never coming round. I should love myself, but you're dragging me. You get up well. I don't know where I've been. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I meant. Up inside, tastes so bad I cry. Facing the ground and I'm freaking tired of speaking. Think my brain is leaking. Tell me how I'm meant to feel. I don't think I am needing your ideals. Clearly I'm a waster, copy and paste of fire taster. Standing outside with the boys, but you're never coming round. I should love myself, but you're dragging me around. You get up well. I don't know where I've been. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I
So good. That was Drag by Voodoo Bandits. They have released so many singles this year. That was just one that I particularly enjoy. Thank you to them for giving us a little roundup of their year, which has also been insanely successful. Honestly, bands from off of the Isle of Man are doing so well right now. I'm super proud to be from the island putting out such ace music. And thank you to all those that participated. It's about time I stopped talking, isn't it? In this evening's show. I'm so sorry I couldn't feature everyone. I featured as many as I possibly could. And hopefully you got a really good overview of all the different types of music being made here on the island. Plenty more to come, as I said, in the new year. Next week is all about Christmas. So we've got Christmas from near and far and old and new. It's just going to be a big old festive party, so it is. But we've also been playing you some of my favourite new music from this year from further afield with my third songs. And I always like to lead into the party, Marky B's party, with something a little bit dancey. So I'm going to leave you with one of my favourite little bit dancey tunes. This is Wake Up by Purple Disco Machine. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks very much for listening. I'll be back with your festive show next week. You've got Marky B in the party with you coming up after 7.
Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. Keep up to date with the island's premier entertainment venue by following us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.